Hey Falls fans, thanks for tuning into this live stream. Now Falls Fest is almost over, but we still have a medley of some of our favorite episodes to show you. And every now and again, me, Troll, and Haze will stop by and say hello, so keep watching and enjoy.
Shit, motherfucker hound dog, what? Swinging from my balls so hard, it's like I got a third nut. And look, bitch, I don't care who you know. I forgot how it goes after that, but...
Hey guys, Haze here. So happy you could join us for the Falls Fest live stream. Our first episode up is Wildwood from Volume 1, starring yours truly, Haze. So, I hope you enjoy!
My name is Greg. I met Haze about a couple years ago, and we really like the outdoors, even though I have pretty bad allergies. She turned me on to a lot of new things, like organic food, earth, beauty, organic music. It's okay.
It's a tree,
It's
though.
okay. It's
And
okay.
trees are really
It's
nice
okay.
and sturdy.
Yeah.
Look at the lights though. Look at that. Look.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years, most of the forests around here become decimated because of more and more houses being built. The latest development going in is called Wildwood. A bunch of modular monstrosities being put in. The guys are coming through today to begin cutting down everything. Is he close?
Yes, at any second he would be here.
I want to be in a cocoon.
Me too, babe.
Sometime. Sometime.
Hey.
Hey, man, what's up, man? Yeah. I grew up with James. Used to live right down the street from him, and we grew up together. So, I don't see him as much as I used to, but try to see him when I can. I got that, babe.
Did you bring water or fruit?
I brought the chain.
Shit, man, really?
Come on.
I got that organic yogurt you like. James, come on, help me out with this, man. I don't know, maybe.
I'll just walk around the tree.
Okay. Are we going this way, or?
I just need to make a few loops.
Okay.
I had my G-Shock, because you know.
So that's how, okay. That's good, right? So how do you feel?
Well, I'm chained to a tree, but I feel pretty good.
That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah,
Chained
and the
to a
wind's
tree?
blowing.
So you
It's
wanna be
like a
chained?
sign from the heavens or nature
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Growing up, Greg was the only Jewish kid I knew. His family owns a taxi and limo service in town. Get there. Taxi and limo service. Greg helps his dad run the business, and my dad's their accountant.
It's actually kind of
I've
good.
heard that Chobani puts chemicals in their yogurt.
But they treat their employees very well. I read that online.
When we were younger, I lived in a Nintendo-only house. But Greg, he had a Nintendo and a Sega. And a couple of good-looking sisters.
So this is the really good yogurt that you like.
No, it's
Here you
not.
go. I thought this is what you wanted.
I used to see him all the time, but ever since he started dating Haze, I don't see him nearly as much.
What if it rains?
Rain would be wonderful.
Oh, did you check the forecast?
No.
You're gonna get soaking wet.
You would too, though.
Right.
Besides, it'd be pretty hard for the construction guys to cut the trees down. Maybe the mud will swallow them whole while they're still breathing.
Are you still hungry?
I wish my body could eat leaves.
Yeah. James, having fun out there?
Yeah, I guess. So, you sure these guys are even coming through today? I mean, I thought they usually get started real early, and it's pretty quiet around here now.
enjoy it. Soon it'll be houses and malls.
You know, there are like 18 parks around here, by the river, by the creek, with trees and trails. I got lost in one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but James, those are trails and parks. These are woods.
Yeah, but they're only building like 9 houses back here. There's gonna be plenty of woods left.
One is too many.
Yeah, James, how many more houses do we need built out here?
I don't know, but I like a nice house.
Is that rabbit felt on your hat?
So, how's your dad?
He's alright.
Still got you doing shit for him?
Yeah, but business is pretty slow now.
Damn, man. This town is crumbling. Gotta admit, some weird shit's happening. People moving, places shutting down, and we're still building houses out here, thinking that people are gonna move in.
Yeah, I guess it is stupid.
You don't do stuff then? Get someone else to do it, right? That's what you think? Why don't you make your own hat? Kill the animals yourself.
Come on.
Gotta take a dream nap.
Okay, then. You go sleep. Come on, James. She's very passionate, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, do you think the chain's gonna be okay? I mean, I got it at my dad's shed.
Maybe.
Hey, do you think they'll arrest her?
Well, she's been arrested before. Some protest or something somewhere. I don't exactly remember where.
I wonder what bail is for something like...
I thought I told you to bring me something to eat. She's got me on this organic, eating leaves and bark diet. I've been shitting green for months.
Well, I do have this Snickers.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, I said I had it. Not that you could eat it.
I mean, I figure since I'm on this crazy diet, I could...
I'm just joking.
Thanks, man.
I got it especially for you.
Okay. So how about Earl? You hang out with him anymore?
I haven't really hung out with him lately.
Hey, listen, man. I know Haze can be a little much with her environmental unicorn shit, whatever. But, God, man, you think she would ever cheat on me? She's been talking about this guy from Earth Covenant, that organic food store that she works at. I mean, he's pretty fit, and she's always talking about his tattoos.
Well, even though I barely know her and I don't know this guy at all, I'd have to say yes.
I mean, she's giving me such shit for not chaining myself to a tree out there with her.
I hear coyotes come through here. Shit.
But hey, what about Rebecca? You still see her around? She still looks super young.
Yeah, I know.
Heard she had a run-in with Gary and Mole, though. Same old shit.
Yeah. Everyone seems to know about them. About it.
Yeah, but guys like that are everywhere. Get this. Just last week, some guy stole a whole box of granola from Haze's store. She chased after him, then she cried. I'm gonna go check on Haze. See if he's okay.
Hey, she's tied to a tree. She ain't going nowhere.
Hey James, where have you been?
Walking around, saw some stuff.
Yeah.
Followed the creek.
The creek's polluted. Everybody knows that. What? It is polluted. I don't care. He came here for us. Screw him. He came to give the rope. But he doesn't understand. He's just not.
You leaving?
I guess.
I can't leave with her. She sucks.
This town, this place, rotting, falling apart. Gary and Mole, it starts with them.
Once again, we're coming to you from our secret location at my lovely dark pond. As you can see, there's been some new changes to the landscape as it continues to decay in on itself. So it's probably a glacial formation at one time, so it's trying to fill back in. But it's a lovely scene. And who needs a Christmas tree? I got one there, one there. I got. That's a lot of that's a lot of work to do. Drag that thing in the house.
Hey everyone. Now if you're a true Falls fan, you listen to our commentary tracks. From now on, the place to find them will be on Facebook. So go to our Facebook page, click on one, sync up with the episode, listen, and enjoy.
So the herbs I tried steeping in that tea sucked. Really terrible. Like, it tasted like poopery. Perfumey and just bad. So I opted for a beer. I like stouts. They're nice and dark and kind of roasty. But anyway, speaking of dark, the next few episodes of The Falls is actually going to be pretty dark. So enjoy. Yeah.
These boxes are different.
You sure?
Yeah.
Maybe your mom's been...
Nah, she hasn't been here. Believe me, somebody else has gotten in here.
Have you noticed anything? A clue?
This might take a while, James. Maybe you should go home. Maybe talk to that Joseph guy. Maybe tomorrow.
You sure? I mean, you can crash at the office tonight if you need to.
Don't worry about me, James.
I can stay and help you look through some of this stuff.
Nah, I'd rather do this alone.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
I got up bright and early this morning, and I'm here at Joseph Fitzhugh's house. I'm going to talk to him and see what he knows about the dragon people.
My whole career was based off of the giant cover-up of the water tower with Rebecca and Jenny. My whole podcast was based off of it. The website. So many man-hours. And when the water tower burned down, everybody started thinking I was right. They thought there was some kind of cover-up. And they believed me. But it was Dragon. The whole time.
Cheers. Been making my own iced tea recently.
Nice. Very flavorful. I remember I once tried to make my own chocolate and peanut butter sauce.
Oh, that sounds awesome, man.
You know, it was okay, but the chocolate would always harden on me.
Yeah, it'll do that. See, this though, it's an art form. I've been researching this online recently. This is easily the best brew I've ever made. So what's been up with you recently? I haven't seen you in forever. I can tell you look a hell of a lot less intense. Very relaxed.
I guess.
Yeah. Still going with those hats, I see. Those all special made for you? Looking all classy.
Yeah. I mean, some of them, depending on the style.
Yeah. Well, so what's the deal, man? Oh, Rebecca. How's she been? You're always fawning over her. What's been up?
Nothing. I've been trying to keep my distance.
Interesting.
You stop your podcast?
No, I kind of had to for the time being, you know. I'm sure you're pretty aware of what's going on.
The reason I stopped by is I want to talk to you about these dragon people. The ones leaving the symbols all around town. I want to know if they said any shit to you.
It's Dragon, isn't it? The crazy motherfucker. No, please. Please. It's a fucking pyro. What do you mean, no?
It ain't his style.
Well, that's not his style? So he just burns down a water tower and he's like, alright, yeah, I'm good. That's how pyros work to you?
No, it's coming after people individually. You know, it ain't his thing.
Well, whose ever thing it is, I mean, they're starting to get to me just a little bit. Here's the thing. I was at the mall. I was just out buying a hard drive, right? I'm coming back to my car. This weird ass motherfucker runs up to me and throws a bunch of shit in my face.
Get a good look at him?
Man, fucked if I know. He's wearing a mask.
A mask?
Yeah.
Was it white with black eyes?
Yeah, it was. How'd you know that?
Gotta be fucking kidding.
Yeah, no one's ever mentioned the mask before. So that's weird. I've told that to a bunch of people. I've told the cops. I mean, no one gives a shit.
Well, you know, I've heard rumors, stories.
Yo, at least you're keen on finding these guys. No one else cares.
It just ain't right what they're doing. Harassing people, destroying property.
It's so funny. So weird. The last time I saw you, you could give two shits about anything. Except for Rebecca and those classy ass hats.
I guess you're right.
You know, Rebecca told me all this stuff when she came to see me.
Rebecca came to see you?
Yeah, man. Last year. She called me up, came over to my office. Came inside. She just went up to that water tower just to paint. Jenny was just tagging along.
I didn't know that.
Thought you guys were close. She tells you all that shit, doesn't she?
We were close, but that was a long time ago.
She did say you'd be like this, though. Once you get your mind caught on something, you're never gonna give up. I can see it. It's admirable.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's good to give up, to let go.
Yeah, maybe.
This is pretty good.
I think so. I'll tell you, man. If it was summer, my ass would be in the hammock. I'd just be pounding these motherfuckers all day.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You can cut the bullshit, man. We all know why you're here.
Why?
You're asking me why. Are you kidding me, Rebecca? This is all about Rebecca, obviously. James, the dragon people. They're going after Rebecca.
My name is Claudia. I do this internship for Joseph Fitzhugh and his company. I'd sometimes help him hand out flyers and grab him lunch. I mean, he's alright sometimes, just takes a while to get back to me. Hey Joseph, here at the park. I managed to scatter all the flyers on pretty much all the cars out here, but I do need you to sign my internship form. It has to be in by Friday. Give you a heads up. So I put flyers on most.
You putting these everywhere? You making some kind of movie?
Yeah, I put them on most of the cars out here.
Is this for that Fitzhugh fellow?
Yeah, his name's on the flyer.
Listen, wise ass, today's not the day. The water tower is on fire. I just sat in traffic forever. There's nothing left of it.
Huh?
Listen, tell your boss no one likes flyers in their car, especially with this water tower lies bullshit.
Joseph, you gotta call me back. The water tower is on fire. I mean, maybe that's why you're not answering the phone. You still gotta sign my form, but call me back. Shit. I don't know if you're taking one of those power naps right now, but the water tower is on fire. The site is exploding. Everything is gonna change for you. I need you to call me back, seriously.
James, you know they're gonna go after her. I know it. You know it. She's not safe.
No, I don't think that.
Alright, you know what? I'm overthinking it, right? You know, it's Rebecca, right? She's fine. She'll be...
Hey, is there something you know that you're not telling me?
You know what? Let me show you something. You got a second, right? Let me show you something.
Shit.
Yeah. Been here a lot lately. Time on the deck is great. I putt around in the yard, but ever since they started threatening me.
You're really afraid to leave, aren't you?
I leave once in a while. Not lately, though.
You must have to order a lot of pizzas.
Yeah. A lot of pizza.
You should try Rocky's.
Rocky's, that's the one by Conroy's Pub, right? Down the street from the, yeah.
Yeah, they're real good. They don't get a lot of business. It's usually empty when I'm there.
No, I've heard of them. I know what you're talking about. I do a pie, you know.
They've really freaked you out, haven't they?
Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. Started getting these a while ago, randomly at first, and then more. Those are detailed reports that the dragon people left me.
They're obsessed.
James, they knew what I was wearing on my way to work. They knew how I took my coffee. They knew my favorite cereals. They knew everything about me day in and day out, and they recorded it. I'm sure these aren't the only copies, but these people are fucking crazy. Anybody connected to this fucking water tower
This is very thorough.
Well, they stopped, eventually. Once I stopped my podcast. Yeah. James, anybody connected to that tower? Me, or Rebecca. I thought that's why you were here. Isn't that why you're here, really?
These dragon people, whether it's just a couple of them or a dozen of them, they're dangerous. Even more dangerous than I thought. Sometimes people can get lost, trapped in an idea or a objective that they shouldn't get involved with. Do you know Eddie Grickman? He owns a furniture chain in the area.
Is that the guy with the commercials? Oh, and the shitty green screen.
I went to school with him. He was really mean to Rebecca. Always harassing her and calling her bad names and cursing her out. And it really pissed me off. And there was this one day, my uncle was over at the house helping my dad do some work in the basement. I was up in my room, and I was looking out the window, and I saw this piping in the bed of his truck. So I walked down and I grabbed one of those pipes, and then I hopped on my bike and just rode to Grickman's house. He was out in the yard, looked like he had been shooting baskets. But he was just standing there, you know, daydreaming, looking up at the clouds. He saw me and he smiled. Not that he was happy to see me, but that he recognized me. I started to walk towards him, and I had the pipe kind of hidden behind my back. When I got up to him, I just hit him right across the side of his face. And he went down. And he got up holding his jaw like he was trying to keep it in place, and just ran into the house.
So, wait a minute. What happened with... Because, I mean, the police had to have been...
I got lucky. I had a real good lawyer, and his parents, they knew he was a dick, so I ended up only having to pay his medical bills.
Can I ask you something? Like, do you think I deserve this? All of this, living like this?
No. No, I don't. I just have to find these guys.
Oh. Man, I hope I can help. It's nice to see someone, you know?
Rebecca, when she came by to see you last year, did she say anything else about me?
I mean, just what I told you. I mean, you know, you get locked on things. You're unique.
You been here all night?
Yeah. Just gotta close the door and nod it off for a little bit.
Wow.
Sorry if it smells in here.
Did you find anything? Carnival Collision 2.
Me and my mom, we waited outside Mr. Electric, an old video game store down in Seymour Plaza. It's down by the river. They tore it all down.
Right. They did tear all those buildings down.
Yeah, they turned it into a park.
So I went and saw Joseph Fitzhugh, and it turns out he's being harassed by a guy in a mask just like the one we saw. In person and through the mail, he's gotten letters from him. He's really freaked out, but he doesn't know anything more than we do.
Shit. I've just been going through all these boxes, all these things I haven't seen in so long. Seeing all my father's things. We both ran away from our problems. And I'm just afraid that I'm turning into him.
You're not him. You're Dragon.
Let's get some fucking pancakes.
How you folks doing again? Trying to make the best of the lovely weather. Sadly, one of my friends, Mr. Tree here, has been sadly departed. He was an old friend of mine. We got some exciting new events coming soon, from all our friends on Twitch. We have Halloween coming up soon, and we got a special party going on for that. And we have a upcoming Black Friday event. We'll be back a little later on to fill you in on the rest of those details.
Things start small, James. Both good and bad.
So I just learned, literally right now, this beer has oysters in it. And I'm vegan. Oh, God. Anyways, so this next episode's gonna star me. So you know it's gonna be good. So watch it.
Did the Indians have yo-yos? No, they did not have yo-yos. That's it. I will no longer accept any dioramas, papers on yo-yos or yo-yo related topics. Is that understood? Yo. The Simpsons. Oh, almost was the end of my yo-yo there. If it hit the ground, it would be the end of my yo-yo.
Timmy lingers outside Fulton Ridge Plaza a lot. That's where Earth Covenant is. I was working my shift and he just would not stop asking questions about incense. He's built a few blogs for me, but they're good. Timmy also likes Preston Drive-In a lot. Apparently they're getting shut down and he doesn't want that. They owe a lot of back taxes and the state is pissed at them.
Packed house. This might be the last showing before they close it down forever. For Jurassic World, the new Jurassic Park movie, 50%. Excuse me. 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
They still do good business. Word is if they go under, freaking Grab Mart's gonna be put in their place. Ugh. Another fluorescent city scarring our sky. Timmy keeps pestering Guy Cardam, hoping he could donate money to help save the drive-in.
I'm hanging out by Guy Cardam's office right now. He's not returning my phone calls. Hey Guy, what's up? It's Timmy. Please call me back. I'm trying to get in touch. All right? Call me as soon as you can. I can tell you some yo-yo tricks maybe. Grandparents, they always took me to that drive-in. It's a lot of fun times. We get ice cream at Calbroni's too. My grandmother would always order vanilla and would want Jimmy's on it, but I told her that was racist. Jimmy's are a slang term for black sprinkles. They come from, get it, Jim Crow's. It's disgusting. Grandmother was a nice woman though, other than that. I miss her and love her.
God, my allergies. You're trying to get people to sign petitions or just get the word out. I see Timmy once every couple of weeks when we drop off our signature petition sheets at City Hall. He always has more signatures than me. It's cool, I guess.
I like when they call movies pictures.
Timmy likes people. A lot.
You know, I knew this girl named Alice Kellenbrook back in elementary school. She had really severe allergies. One time in 6th grade, her eyes were burning her something fierce. So I went to go grab her some ice. I found the ice, went to bring it to her, but some dude named Al Burton knocked it out of my hands. So I went up to her and I told her what happened, and she's like, "Are your hands still cold?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so she had me take my hands, fingers, palms, put them over her eyes to cool them off.
Well, I don't need any cold hands.
And this other time, I was at a diner when I was a kid with my cousins. I got syrup all over my hands. It was the dead of winter time. As we were leaving, I saw a snowbank. I put my hands in the snowbank. My cousins laughed at me, but you know what? I didn't care because it felt damn good.
You know, we shouldn't have allergies, but that's just nature's way of rejecting us.
Oh, I miss Alice. She moved beyond the polar mountains. Now she has 2 boys. Do you want kids?
No. I mean, maybe. No. I've been trying to do a lot around town, you know, get people involved. I was trying to get the buses to change up their routes, that way they don't waste as much diesel and stink up our air and clog it. Ugh. And then I also want to clean up the creek again. Last year, a few people came down to protest with me and clean it up, but all they did was look at their phones. We're living in a stew of frequency fog. People around town are just so stupid sometimes. Hate them. They just don't get it.
Well, it says Emily loves, now it says is a whore. Something, somebody lives. Wow, is a whore. That's like it's someone doesn't like Emily. Emily loves, but someone doesn't love her. Wow. Wonder who Emily was. You know, I come to the town hall here, you know, the town hall, trying to get people to give a shit about the Preston drive-in, but nobody's biting, you know? It's like nobody has that sense of nostalgia. I remember when we saw The Last Crusade, my grandmother freaked out when all the rats came in. My grandparents, they're passed away now. My grandmother had a stroke and my grandfather just collapsed 2 months later in his garden. I'm trying to get Guy Carmen to donate some money to save it. He's just dodging me, you know, man? He's being cheap, you know? He's a good dude, but like, he just don't want to help me. I thought this was your office number, I hope it is, but call me back, all right? I'm all dressed up, I'm trying to meet with like local politicians to help save it, you know, to get them to help save it, but no one's playing ball. It sucks. Haze is trying to help us out too, but like, you know, she doesn't want to become a grab mart, and you know, she's not really into it because of that. But at least, you know, at least she is making an effort despite that, you know? That's kind of her.
So I'm trying to get this banner made for the Preston Drive-In for Timmy. That way more people will notice that it actually needs help and maybe people actually donate and help sign the petition. And the banner is great. It's biodegradable, very eco-friendly too, and yeah, I hope Timmy likes it.
Creek is beautiful, dude. So relaxing. How long do you think this creek has been here? Thousands of years, millions of years? What do you think? You know, I do websites and videos, help Haze out with some videos, and I also help her on her campaign to help clean out the creek, which I agree really needs it because I could smell it from here, PU. Whoa, whoa! Hey, Haze, how's it going? Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll work on that for sure, dude. Sorry, I called you dude. I'm sorry, that was stupid of me. We'll work on that, all right, Haze? Yep. I just tried calling Guy, but no avail.
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah. What's that smell?
It's the ink.
No, that's not ink. I came here for the banner for the drive-in deal. I called, but no one's picking up, and...
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I've been really slammed. I had some guy quit last week, been running everything on my own. I don't think I can put that banner together for you.
What do you mean? I mean, if you're busy, you could just say so, but It looks like really dead in here.
Well, I am busy. Besides, any banner that's not like a plastic, polyester, or vinyl is gonna be hard to pull off.
No, they exist. God, that smell.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's just, I have allergies this time of year, and my nose is really sensitive, and something just stinging my nostrils.
Well, maybe it's my oven that was on earlier. Or the church upstairs is having a potluck dinner. Maybe it's them.
No, it doesn't smell like food. That rattling sound back there, $10 says your compressor's jacked up.
What?
Yeah, I used to work at a glass blowing place, and we have similar stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you looking for some work right now? Because I can really use the help.
No, I just want the banner.
Well, I can't pull that off for you now. I could recommend some places that could. How about some t-shirts though? Or maybe hats? You could even sell them. Making money never hurt anybody.
Yes, his money never hurt anyone.
I got some 1988 Donruss baseball cards in the vending machine, you know. It sucks though, a lot of the 80s, 90s cards are worth nothing right now because they printed so many of them, even like a Barry Bonds rookie card. Are you aware of that, dude? Is Don Russ an actual person? Like, is the CEO's first name Don, last name Russ? Dude, this 311 cards a couple summers ago, I took a portion of a pot gummy bear that was given to me by some girl. I got so wasted I was clapping, not realizing I was annoying everybody. Guy!
Look, dude, I can't help you. I don't donate to everything. I cannot get involved. I'm sorry, man.
I really need help back here. You seem like you know your stuff.
Can't do the banner. I'm just gonna go.
A straight up banner is one thing, but it's gonna be hard to find anybody to make what you want. Sounds like perfect world type stuff. And you want it soon, right?
I want an arugula smoothie, but I need the banner soon.
Well, best of luck with it. I gotta get back to this.
Really?
Ask for Donald at Sign Plus. Maybe he can help you.
Come on, just make the banner.
Look, you can wait around for the banner, or you could start building your own shit. It doesn't have to be here, but what's wrong with having t-shirts? Get your message out there any way you can. Make some money, put it back into your own stuff. Take a look at my compressor, and I'll make you a deal on the t-shirts.
Where are your tools?
I'll show you.
Hey, what's up, Haze? How's it going? I wouldn't talk to me, and so I want to tell you about this concert I went to with my friend Patty years ago. She told me at the concert we were listening to the music, she told me like, wow, I can actually see this music. I'm like, I told her, you can't see music, you hear music, I mean. Did you use the wrong word? She's like, no, I can really see it. I have color synesthesia. Sometimes our brains can see stuff when it's not there.
Hey Falls fans, just wanted to remind you that the Falls Chronicles is going to drop one episode every month. So go to youtube.com/the Falls series. First click on that subscribe button and then check out the episodes. If you haven't started, start. If you have, pick up where you left off.
Well, just remember, keep your schedules open for us if you can. Coming November 23rd, we'll be having our Black Friday. I'll be going on a shopping spree, getting the deal, getting some cool video games, showing up for those bargain prices, fighting our ways through the hordes of other cheapskates, dealing with angry shoppers, security, trying to remember where we parked the car. Yes, it's gonna be a shindig. You won't know what hit you if you survive. Only on Twitch.
So this next episode is all about nature and how it just speaks to us, you know? It also has troll in it, so you know you enjoy it.
You know where we're going, right?
Yeah, I like this trail a little bit. I'm just admiring it a bit. Your lactic acid building up again?
What?
Listen, there's some streams down here if you want to stop and get a drink.
No, I'm fine. Let's just keep going. Let's get to your mom's car.
Okay. The last Batman movie I saw had Mr. Freeze in it.
You mean you've never seen any of the new ones?
All new, they're all old to me.
I especially like The Dark Knight. You know, at the end, when it becomes The Dark Knight. Let's get to the car.
It's just over here. Okay, St. James? Just keep following me. It's just past the horizon here a bit.
Well, then let's get going.
All right. James, over here. Over here now. What did I tell you?
This is your mom's car?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look like it's been here too long.
It was shot from the struts up. It'd quake all about.
Yeah, I had problems with my first car. The brake lights would just randomly stop working.
Bad insides.
Huh?
Bad insides.
Yeah.
The electronics of it. Like a right pack mule it smells. Mama would take us up here, me and my sister. Shoot the breeze, set us straight. Something took her. Hordak. I found him in the back. This is her chariot. Something took her, something got her.
I mean, we found the car. I mean, that's something. Maybe we can go to them and maybe they'll do something about it now because we got some evidence that she's missing. But I just don't know if I can get caught up in something like this. I don't want to go out on some kind of search for someone.
Mr. St. James, let me level with you, okay? You might be a little shocked. My real name's not Troll. It's Tom Meckler. All right? I know you're a good man, which is why I'm asking for your help. It's just after all the trouble I've caused everybody all these years, the cops, my sister, nobody wants to put up with me help find my mom and Linda.
I want to help you. I don't know where I would even begin. I mean, who knows how long she's been gone?
Before my dad left, when Mama Linda and my father were still together, I pretended to be asleep one night. But I was really sneaking to stay up late. I heard them fighting about how I still couldn't tie my shoes. I mean, I just wouldn't tie them right, and I'd trip over them all day, and I just didn't care. You know, I must have been 13, 14 years old. But I heard how much it really upset her, and I always thought I should have tried something more.
All right. Here's what I can do for you. I know this guy, a private investigator. He does some stuff for my dad. Now, he ain't cheap, but I can convince him to take this case.
Thank you, Mr. St. James. Mr. Troll really appreciates it. I don't know what else I could do. I'm always going to be in your debt now.
Don't worry about it. I'm not making any promises. I'm going to give the guy a call. I'm going to talk to him about it.
At least we're trying something. There's something about this place, James, that it just draws people in. The vibration, the magnetism, it just attracts you like the way the moon brings the wolves out. But, I mean, you gotta lay back and relax. It's just something about the ground that just draws you. Listen, Mama would come up here a lot with me. She'd do a lot of drugs. Alright? I mean, it'd be one big party as far as she was concerned some nights.
Come on, man, get up. Let's get out of here.
She always told me that she could feel, you know, she could feel the vibrations, she could feel the spirit of the woods. And I always would say I could too, but I was just lying. I just want you to see if you could feel the vibrations.
Seems like it's good rainbow weather. I was 13 when Daryl Dover started picking on me. He would take my belongings. He put ketchup on my Power Rangers bag. I like the Red Ranger. People like the Green Ranger. He said, no one's gonna notice because ketchup is red, like your bag. People noticed.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the Falls Fest live stream. The next live stream we're having is actually on Christmas night. I don't celebrate Christmas because I don't support the butchering of trees. Winter solstice, that's natural, it's great, but you do you if you want to butcher trees, pigs, chickens, I don't know. Do whatever. But anyways, show up on Christmas night, online of course, because you're not actually going to go to our doors, but please, enjoy the falls.